know, sometimes things don't go the way you want them to. Sometimes you just don't have the built-up skills to fix problems. I'm not trying to say this should be a motto that you should live, but last time I played, I had a whole plan, set it together, my first build, and I was able to complete it, and I'd recorded everything, but somehow my recordings didn't go the way they were supposed to. Some sort of double audio glitch. Sean figured it out. It happened after I tried to install NVIDIA to use for my microphone, so hopefully I could sound a little better. A little more clear. And it frustrated me. I got a little upset that all of my clips, all my audio, all the what felt like hard work to me sort of becoming useless. And of course, being the 32-year-old baby that I am, it kind of shut me down. And I felt a little, I felt a little dumb afterwards, realizing that I'd allowed one small little thing to completely shut me down. I didn't do anything the rest of the entire day. I was that frustrated. But I think something like that sort of what I feel is an intense emotion, kind of shows that there's a part of me that really does want to make good videos, even if it's not going to be anything too crazy, even if it's just going to be for Sean and for me. There's something about making these videos that is exciting and fun and new, and they're not a whole lot. That didn't make any sense. They're not a whole lot. They're not really adding too much into the world, you know? There's like millions upon billions of trillions of information out there in all forms of different types of media, and mine is just one of them, just one woman playing a video game, a very popular video game, but nonetheless, it's nothing life-changing. At least it won't be impacting the world. My little videos most likely won't be changing anyone's, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't enjoy it. I shouldn't have fun. Maybe these are changing Sean's life. I don't know. But anyway, just kind of a little sentimental there for a second. This video will be a lot shorter. I was trying to think what I would do, and I kind of just decided I would sort of explain how I feel, why things didn't turn out the way that, at least in my mind, they were supposed to. And then I was just gonna kind of throw away my feelings, and we're just gonna look at this wonderful build that I made back here. So let's go ahead and look at it. Boom. There it is. There's my build. It's actually a well. You could probably tell that. Those of you that have played enough Minecraft probably know that people like to use, I think it's called a stone grinder. I'm not sure exactly what that is. People like to use this little block here with some chain to kind of simulate the winch? I can't remember what the word is called. But the rope going. And the rope that holds the rope as it goes down into the water. And I haven't added any yet because I don't know how to do it in a way where it won't fall down this hole into the depths of the well. I guess we could go explore that. So, well, I guess originally my plan was usually I love building farms on Minecraft. I like Stardew Valley, I like Animal Crossing, the flowers in that game, being able to make hybrid versions. I enjoy that. I play Love and Deep Space, and they have this house feature where you can plant flowers and harvest them every day to get hybrids. Those I love that kind of stuff. So I knew I was gonna build a farm, and most people would build a home, but of course I'm weird, and I was like, I don't want to just build a home, I want to try and build something different. So I decided to build a well, and I found a bunch of lovely tutorials, and ended up finding, I cannot remember her name. I will do my best to put her name up on the screen. It was this lovely girl, I think it's like, I can't even remember. But she built this. Oh, okay, we're going down, that's fine. She, oh, hello. Built this well. But she put a whole bunch of overgrowth on it, and I think I might do that later. I just didn't have any shears, I think is what you need in order to get the leaves, in order to decorate this a little bit more. Sean can probably help me with that. But anyway, the reason I wanted to build under here, I just realized I could say something like, oh, it's from like The Legend of Zelda, under the well, ha ha ha. Which isn't too far off from what I thought would be fun. But there's a guy that I was watching a video game of, like, I cannot remember him either, I should probably get better at that. But he played a horror indie game where there's a guy who goes down into his village's well because it stopped producing water, and all he has is a spoon, and of course there's some really creepy monster, like humanoid creatures that are afraid of the light. And as I watched that, just knowing that I wanted to build a well, I got it in my head, like, yeah, we should do this. We should build sort of like a tunnel system down here. Now granted, I don't know if I will do that, but I did decide from that video that I would build a little homey, cozy, hopefully place under here. I'm not very good at designing or building, so I'm just gonna kind of build something probably not very aesthetically pleasing, but hopefully functional and hopefully good. And if it does look good, it's because I looked up a tutorial or I found a video, because I have not learned the skills yet in Minecraft to... Oh, I didn't know you could do that. To just kind of look at a space and fill it up. I know some people are a lot better than... some people are just fantastic at looking at a space and looking at the limited color palette that is Minecraft, block palette I should say, and being able to make something beautiful. But anyway, that's kind of the story of this. That's why I built it. Do I need to rest? Yep. We'll go ahead and do this little rest. I'll go back up. I don't plan on really editing this too crazily. Maybe I'll add some music. But just wanted to share my thoughts, share my build, because I did spend a lot of time on it. This would probably make someone, you know, more skilled in this game. They'd be able to crack this down in, I don't know, like maybe a few minutes. Oh, I got a cough. Sorry about that. But someone else could probably build this super, super quickly. It took me like 20-30 minutes because I kept placing blocks wrong, especially the stairs. There's kind of like a little specific spot you have to place them. Sometimes I place things in the wrong place, and I don't necessarily have the right amount of, the right tools for every job. So it takes me a lot longer to break stuff, but that kind of thing doesn't bug me. I know a lot of people, they want to like be as fast as possible and go back to playing Minecraft the way that, they remembered the last time they started a world. But I like to kind of take things slow. Eventually I'll want to do those sorts of things, or have those sorts of things, and then, I'll definitely have the same sentiment of, oh man, I don't want to be slow again. But it's literally been years since I played this game, so I don't mind taking my time, not doing so well. right off the bat. And I'm not really sure how to end this. Maybe I'll show off my cool spear that I finally made. Sean told me I might enjoy it. I don't no idea how it works. I know you can press and hold it. I tried ramming a zombie with it, didn't do a thing. So yeah, not too sure how this works, but that's okay. I'm sure Sean could explain it later. But I hope that this video was some form of entertainment. If anything, I wanted to ensure that Sean and I are upkeeping posting a video every week, since it's a little goal that we're doing together. Let's see if somehow we can get one more little baby chick, because I did happen to get one in the opening shot. Oh! Good luck. Beautiful. Well, sorry. With that, I will go ahead and I will say goodbye, and hopefully next video will be a little bit better. I'm not sure. Just have to remember that this isn't anything too crazy. I don't have to, I don't know, throw a tantrum every time I mess up. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of their day, and I will see you in the next video that I make, hopefully in a couple weeks. Goodbye! Man, I love how they act. I love how they act like cows. Just kind of stare at you. Look at that. So cute.